So Rod, 3 wins out of 4, draw the other one. Must be delighted with the results we've had in this Christmas period.
Yeah, of course, massive points this time of year, and as I've always said, it can change the season around. So to me, to get the home win again today, after we've had a couple of good results, obviously Braintree away and a tough one at Billericay. Listen, I'm over the moon, and we showed a bit of character here today. There was a little bit of a time where I've been very disappointed to drop any points because I thought we was in the ascendancy first half, I thought we were the best side. And then I thought we started quite well, and then, as we say too many times, sometimes you snooze, you lose, and, that's probably the only mistake of the game. We've been punished for it. So what pleases me is to see the character of the boys. They've gone out there and they're disappointed to go 1-1, because if I was playing out there, I'd be very disappointed with that, because you think, well, how's that happened? But to be fair, I think we were the better side, probably the majority of the game. And my only little bit of criticism is we literally never worked their goal enough, and that's something that we really need to try and be better, because for all the possession, for all the good play, for all the entries in the box, which we do all these stats and know where we're at with it, so we know it's facts, I haven't seen Bess at work enough. Let's be honest, the one that we did get on target, he conceded, so obviously we needed to do more of that. But yeah, listen, I'm really disappointed, really happy with the result. And as I say, it's been a great Christmas in many ways, and New Year, that hopefully puts us in good stead now with a run coming on. We have to give credit to some of the players today, and especially Jessup, who's just going out there. He's been thrown in as well. He's come in over the last 2 games important at Braintree to keep us in the game, and obviously today he's had to be a part of that 3 points. So that's credit to him as well, and a lot of other players in there.
Obviously everyone put a good shift today, but I thought Higgins was immense up there today. Has he done well since he's come back in after his illness? Yeah,
we've asked Iggo to play more sort of in between the centre halves, and I thought he'd done that today, to be fair. I thought he gave us a platform to it. We know how powerful he is. We played against him so many times, and that's the reason why we brought him to the club. And he's popped up with that little chance today. And that's what I call a goal scorer's opportunity. And he was there to bury it. So, overall his work rate was good. He worked hard for us. He kept us playing, ticking. And we really should have come in maybe, a little bit further in front. But we wasn't to do that. So we had to come out second half and we had to go and score. And then you got Chris Welk, who's played right back. He's been outstanding, absolutely outstanding. And he's such a threat from right back. I mean, he still scores goals wherever you play him. So, he's managed to get us going in the second half. And then, I'm disappointed after seeing us create and have so much of the play to concede the equaliser. But I've got to be honest, they were very direct on us today. And I thought the changes just at the end, just bringing Cascavell on, just to give us a little bit more aerial strength. At 2-1, we've managed to see the game out. But we had opportunities to go on and win it further. But you have to give them credit, mate. They didn't want to sort of let the game go from beyond them, so they stayed in it. And whilst it's 2-1, you've always got a chance of getting something out of the game. So credit to them, how they stayed in the game. But I thought we was excellent, and we were a far better team, no problem.
Bearing in mind, obviously, tough for the players of this period. How important was it to get that goal soon after they scored? Because it would have been tough, would it, trying to chase to get the winner late on?
I think goals really are so big in football. People, they can just change the balance of what's going on. And I think really us conceding that goal must have been quite demoralising for the lads. Like everybody, it isn't just us with all our tough programmes over Christmas. And the boys have obviously kept themselves in reasonable shape because the pitch is getting heavy. It's not really what I call conducive to fluent football. It's about, can we dig deep, can we sort of use a little bit of our quality further up the pitch, but we need to make it a battleground really and stay in the game. I felt defensively today we looked really, really strong with Elliot Chambers in there, and the fullbacks being quite attacking. Churchy's come in and done such a fantastic role in there as well, where he's managed to just sit in there and secure it. And then we've got quality in Ches and Brad, and there's a few others that are on their way back as well that give us an issue in there. But we have to also look up, as you say, Iggo today. Jeff has had to work hard, and yet again Knowles put such a shift, and I don't know where he gets his energy from. I get tired just watching him, but you know, overall the boys had to dig deep. Substitutions had to come on and dig deep because, as I say, reflection of the game, it should have been our victory today, but the scoreline was too tight to take anything for granted. But over the course of the 90 minutes, I don't think Sammy can moan. I think we've been the better side here today, and I think we've thoroughly gone on and deserved the 3 points.
Just quick little updates on the squad. Obviously Walker was injured at Braintree. How's he doing? And also, what's the status with Chambers and Knowles' loans? Are they looking to be extended?
Yeah, we got some good news. I didn't have the best start to the new year, as you're probably quite aware. But to make some good news is that Chambers staying to the end of the season, so we have to thank Wrexham for that. Spoke to Dino yesterday, and the lad wants to stay, so that's really positive for us. And Cambridge have been fantastic as well, and they're going to honour that as well. So hopefully we tie them up to end of the season, which is like really they've been important in our new bit of form that we've found. And then, you know, we've got some really positive news with Ollie Muldoon and Tom Raitt, that they're both now pushing to try and find themselves a little bit fitter. Tom's had his operation, so now he's back in rehab and trying to get himself as fit as he can. And obviously Ollie Muldoon's now going to wait for his operation now that they've had a look at it after so many scans, and their opinion is he can get through it with the strapping and have the operation after the season, which shows you a lot of character about both of them lads. Andy Fennell looks like he's ain't as bad as we thought, which is going to be an op. So that one's hopefully we might see Andy back in a month's time as well once his tear has healed up. And the only unfortunate one for us is Mickey explained. So, you know, by this time now you've got to try and get people in for operations. That's going to be a very much doubtful one. That, you know, will we see Mickey, and if we do it, it'll be later on in the season. So there's pretty much your update. Laurie Walker should be fine. As he said to me, Gaff, if it didn't feel like it was, he would have played today. So he thinks, you know, with getting the right treatment in a week, he'll put himself in contention for the trophy game. So I've got to say, yeah, listen, it's slightly better days at Chelmsford. It's still not what I'm. You know, I can't say I'm going to jump up and down, because I know football that sometimes you feel that just when you're starting to turn it and everything else, you can walk into 1 or 2 bad results and you're back to square one again. So, but I just want to wish all the Chelmsford City fans. I thought Nick's interview was fantastic the other day when he had the interview at Braintree, and I just want to say the same. You know, we need to get you louder, quicker in the game, because I do feel that it was very quiet again today. But they've got to get back to putting belief, and I think that is belief and confidence that they're not sure what the end result's going to be. Listen, all I can say is just stay with us, just keep working hard with us, keep giving us positives, keep trying to, you know, if sometimes the players are going for a little bit of a bad patch, we need you to just keep on our side, and you know, hopefully the results will change with that. But listen, I just want to say, you know, Happy New Year to all the board, everybody that does anything at this football club, and especially to you supporters that, you know, you love this club, and I understand that, and I'm with you with that. So, you know, let's try and make a real positive 2020, and, you know, who knows where it can take us. We might end up thinking it was going to be a terrible season. It turns out as a good season. We never know.
Brilliant.